Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we are going to discuss about another very important example for ngClass directive, where we will learn about how to use multiple classes for applying the dynamic CSS to your HTML element using ngClass directive. Okay. We are not going to make it proper dynamic. We will just apply the different classes. So sometime in project there are requirement where we are supposed to utilize multiple classes because we assign the class properties as per the categories. So for those categories, like we will simply assign multiple classes to apply the all required properties. Okay. So in short, we are going to learn about how to apply multiple classes to a element. But before we proceed further, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released sessions first, because they all are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow them sequentially, then it would be much more easier for you to understand the ongoing topic. Because for time being, we are just mainly focusing on how to use ngClass directive in order to apply multiple classes. Okay. Alright, so let's get started. Firstly, we will go to app.component.ts file. Here in this app.component.ts file, we need to import that module which provides us the ngClass directive. So for that, you just need to click on this import section, and here you can write ngClass. Not here. Here we will write common module. We need to import module, right? So simply write here common module. So once you add this common module here, it will automatically add this line and line number 2, where we will see which means this line is added, that means we have successfully imported the common module, and now we are good to use the ngClass directive. Clear? Here we are not going to declare any variables or anything like that, because we just want to see like how we can apply the multiple classes. So for that reason, we will just add the module here, and then we are good to go for app.component.html file. Now in this HTML file, we have one heading already, which is Angular Directives Demo by Sharmit. After this heading, we will add another heading, which is H2, and here we will mention simply ngClass directives for applying multiple classes. Okay, so this is the thing that we are going to learn is in this particular session. Now we all know to apply the class property, we should create some elements. It could be anything, although like you can here also you can apply the properties, but let's create one paragraph to keep it separate, and here we will just simply create one paragraph. In this paragraph, we can write some sample data, and on that sample data we will apply the properties. So here I will write this is the tutorial for learning the concept of ngClass directive. Okay, so this is my first line. Then we can add one br tag here, so br, and then we can write here this is the tutorial for learning the concept of ngClass directive, where we will learn about the basics of ngClass with required examples. This is just a kind of test data which we will be using, because if we have paragraph and it contains 1 or 2 lines, then you can easily see the impact of the style that we are applying. Okay, so this paragraph is ready. As of now, we have not applied any CSS here. So what we will do, we will simply write here ngserve -open, enter. So now it will check the code, and if everything is okay, it will show the browser output, otherwise it will show the error. But in our case, everything is okay, so it shows the browser with output. So here we can see we have got the 3 things. One is the main heading, which is Angular Directives Demo by Sharmit. then second one is ngClass directive for applying the multiple classes, and then we have paragraph which shows this is the tutorial for learning the concept of ngClass directive, where we will learn about the basics of ngClass with required example. So this is just a data that we prepared to implement the logic for ngClass. Now to apply the class here, what we will do, we will simply go to app.component.css. Here we will write dot, not like this, here, yeah, we all know that for class we use dot, then we will write here class 1, okay, then opening closing curly braces, and inside this we can apply all the properties which we want to apply. For example, let's say I want to apply the font size here, so not size, for font color and background color. So we will write here firstly the color, in color we will write here blue, then we will apply the background color, and in background color we will apply the yellow. Perfect. So this is the first class that I have defined. Now to use this class on that paragraph, what you need to do, you just need to go here in the p tag. Inside this p tag we will write square brackets, and inside that we will write here ngClass, and inside this ngClass we will write single quotes, and in single quotes we will write the class 1. Perfect. Now you can save it and let's see the output. Okay, we are not getting the required output. Let me check it. We need to save it, refresh it. Yeah, I forgot to save the file, that's why it was not showing me the output, and now you can see it is showing us the output with yellow color and blue font color. Now one more thing I want to tell you, like instead of giving the name like this, class 1, class 2, you should give some meaningful name, so that later on by looking at the code only you can decide what is the purpose of that class. Okay, so here what we are doing, we are applying the background color and font color. So what we can do, we can simply give it a name, set bg for background, and maybe we can write like this, set bg and ft color. Okay, so in short what we are saying here, we are applying the background and font color. So same class we can use here. Let's save it and save it here also. Perfect. So now you can see the class is working similarly. Now till here we already know, because in previous sessions also we discussed the use of class here, right? But now if you want to apply some other properties and you don't want to define that property inside this block, instead of that you want to create another class. For example, dot set border. Okay, so this is the class which I want to apply. So here what I will do, I will simply apply the border, and in border we will write 5 pixel solid black. Okay, so and maybe we can write here set border and font size, or maybe we can create a font size in a different. So set border. So what we did, we just simply added the border here. So you can see, if you save it properly and apply this class here, so to apply the second class you just need to put space here, and then you can simply write set border. Perfect. Now you can save it and refresh it, so it is coming like this. Okay, similarly if it is needed, you want to create another class, so you can create like simply write like this, set font size, then expand the class, and inside this we will write font size, let's say 50 pixel. And if you want to change the font family also, so just simply write here font family anything, for example Verdana. Okay, so this is the thing that we have set, and we can give some meaningful name. So set font size and family. Now you can simply copy this class name and always prefer to copy and paste the things, so that there is a very less chance of typo. So if you have created any class, so you can simply copy the name there. Okay, so now you can see it has applied the font size as well as font family as per our given suggestion. Okay, so yeah, I think now this session is clear to all of you, where we learn how to apply multiple classes to an HTML element with the help of ngClass directive. In the next session we will discuss few more things. Meanwhile, if you have any questions, queries or suggestions for this session, please let me know in the comment section. So yeah, see you in the next session. Thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.